What is going on, Yankee fans? It is New York Sports Hub here, and I am back with another New York Yankees post-series recap. And in this video, we're going to recap the series between the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves, coming out to you guys on the night of the off day. And the Yankees, the hottest team in Major League Baseball, just continues to roll. They now have 11 straight wins as they swept the Braves in the two-game set at Truist Park. Just another great series for the Yankees. I mean, the offense did the little things. They did what they had to do. They scored enough runs to win both games. And the starting pitching was great in this series. We're going to break it down in this video, alright guys? Game 1 of this series, Huascar Ynoa, the rookie, I don't think he might not be a rookie, but he's very young, pitched for the Atlanta Braves, and Jordan Montgomery got the ball for the Yankees. As for Jordan Montgomery, thought he did a good job. 5 innings, 1 run, 2 hits. Yeah, he got lucky. He had a lot of hard hit balls that, went right into the fielder's gloves. But I still thought Montgomery did a really good job in this game because he gave the Yankees a chance to win against a very good Braves lineup. He gave the Yankees a chance to win, and that's really all you can expect from Montgomery, who's a guy that doesn't really overpower hitters, and he's a borderline back-end starter. That's really what Montgomery is, and he gave you a chance to win. He only gave up, I think, 2 hits in the game. I thought Monty did a really good job. 1 run in 5 innings. We'll take that any day of the week, especially against a really good Atlanta Braves team. We'll take that. I thought he did a good job. Outside of that, bad pitch to Swanson where he hit into the bullpen. He gave up a home run in the second inning. Outside of that, I thought Monty did a good job in this game. The bullpen was great too. They didn't give up any runs, which is just awesome. And as for the offense, the guy who started it all in this game was Giancarlo Stanton. You guys know I give Giancarlo Stanton praise when he deserves it. I criticize Giancarlo Stanton when he deserves it because there are stretches where Stanton looks lost. There are stretches where Stanton looks like Barry Bonds. Well, we're going through a stretch where he looks like Barry Bonds right now because the guy is absolutely on fire. I thought Luke Voit was on fire. Giancarlo Stanton's even hotter right now. I mean, the guy is just a man on a mission, and he had a huge series. He had a huge series. He had a huge series. Hit a home run in the second inning off Huascar Ynoa. It was a slider. He kind of just flicked it into right field. He's a strong human being, so he can hit the ball out no matter how hard he swings. Hit a solo shot, and the Yankees had a 1-0 lead. Then Swanson hits the solo shot, ties it up at 1. Then I think it was the 6th inning. Ynoa was looking great through 5. He's settling down after the home run in the 2nd. We go to the 6th. 2 on, 2 out. Stanton at the plate and rips a double into the gap. He absolutely torched that baseball. A 2-run double for Giancarlo Stanton. Coming up clutch again. The Yankees have a 3-1 lead. The bullpen, right after Jordan Montgomery, Loaizaga was brilliant in 2 innings. He was awesome. I mean, Jonathan Loaizaga is filthy. 2 more clean innings. He hasn't pitched in a little bit since we just kicked the crap out of the Twins, so we didn't really need him in that series. And the last time he pitched was the game against the Red Sox where he got out of that bases-loaded jam. He hasn't pitched in a long time. You would expect him to be a little rusty, where he was back like he never left. 2 innings, I think no runs, 1 hit. He was awesome. He was fantastic. And the Braves couldn't touch him. They could not solve him at all. Peralta then came in after him, did a good job, and he pitched a clean 8th, and then in the 9th inning, Chapman ended up going 1-2-3. In his second outing back from the IL, got the save, and the Yankees won the game 5-1. The rest of the offense, we got a huge 2-run single from Gary Sanchez in the 8th inning to kind of break it open with the bases loaded. There was 2 outs, and he hit the ball through the shift, a 2-run single, and the Yankees had a 5-1 lead. One of the 2 big hits that Gary Sanchez had in this series, he had a very good series as well. So great job by Sanchez to give the Yankees more of a cushion. Chapman went 1-2-3, which was good to see. The next game, he didn't do as good, but Game 1, Chapman, as easy as 1-2-3, easy peasy, got the save. Yankees win the game 5-1. So brilliant job by Loaizaga. Great job by Wandy Peralta again. Montgomery did what he had to do, gave us a chance to win, only gave up 2 hits, I believe. He was good. And Giancarlo Stanton just had an amazing game. 2 hits, a huge double, a home run, 3 RBIs, great stuff from him. And Gary Sanchez, great way for him to break out of his slump. His first, I think, RBI since coming off the COVID IL. Great job by Gary. Yankees won the game 5-1. Nice and easy. Game 2, it was not nice and easy. Not at all. It was another nail-biting game. But the Yankees ended up getting the victory 5-4. Andrew Heaney got the start in this game, as I mentioned in the preview of this series, or the recap for the Yankees and Twins series, but I mentioned it at the end of the video. Andrew Heaney was going to start this game. I wanted Luis Gil to start this game, but it came out that Andrew Heaney is going to start against the red-hot, very good Atlanta Braves, who have one of the best lineups in baseball. I thought Andrew Heaney was fantastic. 4 innings. I thought he could have went a little longer, but I still like the move from Boone. 4 innings, 2 runs. I think it was, 4 hits, 5 hits? I think it was either 4 or 5. Because he had that one inning where, Velasquez had that ball that, deflected off him and went into the outfield. Then I think Austin Riley hit a single in that inning. So he had he had a few innings where he got into trouble. And the first inning is where he gave up runs, the 2-run double to Swanson. But the first inning was not his fault. It was a bad 0-2 pitch, without a doubt, to Dansby Swanson. It was a really bad placement, but it was a full count on Freddie Freeman. He had strike 3. He didn't get the call. Then he hit Austin Riley, then Swanson hit the 2-run double. They're up 2-0. But it wasn't a problem, because the Yankees' offense had Andrew Heaney's back. Next inning, first batter to see Charlie Morton in the second, Giancarlo Stanton. Right here, Giancarlo Stanton hits another homer. To left center field, the Braves fan, we all saw him trying to throw the ball back. He threw the ball back. A home run for Giancarlo Stanton, his second of the series, his 4th RBI, and the Yankees cut the lead in half, make it 2-1. Then we go to the 5th inning. I think it was the 5th. Judge was on third after his leadoff double. Gary Sanchez at the plate and hits the ball the opposite way through the shift. Sanchez ties it up. Another big hit for El Gary, and the Yankees have tied it up at 2. We go to the top of the 6th. Heaney does a good job in his 4 innings of work, and then in the 5th inning, I don't remember who pitched that inning, but we had a clean inning in the 5th. In the top of the 6th inning, runner at second, 1 out. Velasquez had a leadoff single, then he stole second. DJ LeMahieu at the plate, who has no power this year. The juice ball, not having the juice balls are definitely hurting him. But DJ LeMahieu showed off some power, hit a 2-run shot into the Braves bullpen, and the Yankees now have a 4-2 lead. A huge home run for DJ LeMahieu. Next inning, Austin Riley, RBI single. But they nail Freddie Freeman out at home plate. So they give up a run, bad pitch by Joely Rodriguez, and Abreu struggled with his control in that inning. But they got out of it with just 1 run. They got bailed out by the umpires. He definitely looked safe, after the replay. He looked safe, but it's none of my business, you know what I mean? So it's a 4-3 game. The Yankees need some more runs. Rougned Odor steps up to the plate against Chris Martin. I think it was Chris Martin. In the top of the 7th. Full count. It was a full count. And Rougned Odor, who has been in a slump as of late, he's not going to play as much now with Gio Urshela coming back for tomorrow night's game. Gio Urshela is going to be back, and he's going to start at third base. But Rougned Odor hit an absolute bomb over the restaurant into right field. A solo shot, and the Yankees now have a 2-run lead. Chad Green, 7th inning he was great. 8th inning he was a little shaky. Gave up a hit to Swanson. It wasn't Swanson. Was it Swanson? I don't remember who it was. But he gave up a base hit. Then Riley hit a base hit up the middle. The runner went to third base. Austin Riley tries to go to second. They throw the ball in, and Velasquez gets him at second base. His foot was off the bag. He tags him out. Now there's 2 out, a man on third. The Yankees catch a huge break. If I'm getting the innings wrong, I apologize, because I don't have my phone with me. But, this is what I remember from the game. And I'm just breaking it down. So, they get Riley out at second, then they get Swanson out, and then it ends the inning. So, good job by Chad Green. 2 innings. What was it? It wasn't a run, but few hits, but didn't give up any runs. So, good job by Chad Green. It goes 2 innings. We go to the 9th. Aroldis Chapman comes in. I said he was great in his first outing against the Braves. In the first game, he got the save. He went 1-2-3. He did it nice and easy. Last night's game, Chapman was absolutely atrocious. He gets the first guy out. He gets Darno to ground out. Then gives up a single to Duvall. Then he gets Heredia looking on the slider. Throws a great pitch. Then he walks Ehire Adrianza, a bench player. He walks him on 4 pitches to face Ozzie Albies. And if he hits a home run, the game is over. Albies hits a little slow roller at third base. Odor makes a bad throw. He reaches. So the bases are loaded with 2 outs with the slugger, Jorge Soler, at the plate, and he walks him. It's a 5-4 game now. The bases are loaded with 2 outs, and Freddie Freeman, the NL MVP from last year, is up at the plate. This was a huge, I wouldn't say huge, but this was a great and crucial decision by Aaron Boone. He takes out Chapman and brings in Wandy Peralta. I absolutely love this move from Boone. I got to give Aaron Boone credit. He did a great job managing the bullpen in this series. Bringing out Loaizaga for 2 innings in that first game, I thought was a really smart move by him. I think he's been managing the bullpen really well as of late. He did a great job taking out Chapman there because obviously he did not have it, as usual. Freddie Freeman, battling with Peralta. The 8th pitch of the at-bat, it was either the 7th or 8th pitch of the at-bat. Throws a little slider, it hangs, but he gets under it. Gallo makes the play, who made a really nice play in Game 1, which I forgot to mention, which I think it also saved a run, so great job by Gallo defensively in this series. Didn't do much with the bat, but defensively Gallo shined. He did a really good job out there. And the Yankees hang on for dear life and beat the Braves 5-4. They've now won 11 straight ball games. Andrew Heaney did a great job in Game 2. 4 innings. Should have been no runs, but gave up 2 in 4 innings. Did a great job. Game 1, Monty pitched well. Did a great job. Bullpen was great the whole series. Besides Chapman, the bullpen was fantastic. Loaizaga was electric in Game 1. Game 2, we saw Clay Holmes, which I forgot to mention, make his debut off the COVID IL. He did a great job. That guy's filthy. Clay Holmes is really, really good for this team. He's been great for us. I think he's only given up like 1 or 2 runs for this team. I think it was the game against the Royals in extra innings where he gave up that base hit. But outside of that, Clay Holmes has been untouchable. He's been really good. Matt Blake's fixed him. It's been for the best. Clay Holmes has been great. Joely Rodriguez did a good job, getting Freeman out in that, I think it was in the 5th inning, and then giving up the hit to Riley, but again, still got out of it with only 1 run. So Rodriguez did a good job. Abreu struggled with his control in Game 2, but it's all right. Abreu's still a low leverage guy. He's a back-end reliever. We're not expecting much from Abreu, and Abreu's been pretty solid this year. He's been getting out of a lot of big jams. So, whatever. Had a bad night. Whatever. Who cares? The bullpen had his back. That's all that matters. So, really good job by the bullpen this series, besides Chapman in that Game 2. But good job by the bullpen, good job by the starting pitching, and the offense, especially Giancarlo Stanton, was very solid. And that bomb by Rougned Odor, that home run was sweet. That was a majestic solo shot. And the bat flip was also was awesome. The bat flip was awesome. The helmet touch after the homer, that was great. You got to hang that up in an art museum. That was fantastic. So Odor with the huge home run into the chop house, which was awesome. Stanton had a huge series. Just a great job by this team, man. This team is just finding ways to win games. They win games that they have no reason to win. They're outmatched when it comes to starting pitching. Likewise, in Game 2 they had Andrew Heaney go up against Charlie frickin' Morton, who dominates the Yankees, and the Yankees won 5-4. It wasn't easy, but they won the game 5-4. They find ways to win games, and that is what World Series champions do. I'm not saying they're going to win the World Series. Dodgers are still very good. Astros are good. The Rays are very good. But the Yankees have a good chance of winning it this year. I'm telling you. They really, really do. The New York Yankees have something cooking. They really do. Now, this winning streak is going to come to an end at some point. In this upcoming series, it's going to come to an end. We're not going to sweep Oakland. They're too good. Now, keep in mind, they've been really struggling as of late. But we're not going to sweep the Oakland A's. We're going to hopefully take 3 or 4. I really hope they do. But we're not going to sweep them, so... But all that matters is if you just keep winning series. 4-game set, at the Coliseum. Game 1 goes tomorrow night, or technically tonight because it's past midnight, but Jameson Taillon is on the mound Game 1, who was a little shaky in his last start against the Twins, but his first 5 innings he was electric. Going up against James Caprillion. Game 2, we have Garrett Cole. We have Nestor Cortez Game 2, Garrett Cole Game 3, and then Game 4 we have Jordan Montgomery. So, on paper, we should win all 4 of these games. Are we going to? No, because the Oakland A's are, a team that, runs on a low payroll, and they find ways to win. They're a good team. They're not going to be easy. They got a lot of good hitters. They got Matt Olson. They got Matt Chapman. They brought in, Starling Marte. They brought Josh Harrison in. They have a lot of good hitters. They do. Even without Ramon Laureano, they have a lot of good hitters. They're a good team. They're going to be tough. But if the Yankees can sweep the Braves on the road, who are the hottest team in the National League right now, they can beat Oakland, and I have faith that they can. Because the last series they played against the Oakland A's, which was before they brought in Rizzo and Gallo, they took 2 or 3 from the A's. So, we always seem to play well against Oakland, not at the Coliseum. We never play well there, but against Oakland, in the past we've played well against them, so let's hope we can keep that up. Let's win another series against the A's and just keep on rolling, all right, guys? So that is going to do it for this video. I apologize for the late night upload, but again, I didn't want to make the video last night. I was very tired, so I didn't, want to do the video last night, so I'm doing it tonight. Usually when there's a day off after a series, I just wait till the day off to do it, just in case I wanted to do a video for, regarding the Giants or Knicks. I would have just done it that night. Unfortunately, there wasn't much to talk about when it comes to the Giants back, yesterday, but, it is what it is. Next Yankee video is going to be on, I think, Sunday. I think it's a 4-game set going into the weekend, so after the Oakland A's series, I'll have a video recapping that series. Let's hope the Yankees can get another series win. My next video on the channel will be coming out probably tomorrow, either tomorrow or Friday. I am going to talk about the Giants' upcoming game against the Patriots. I'll briefly talk about the first 2 games, the first 2 preseason games for the Giants between the Giants and Jets, as well as the Giants and Browns. I'll talk about those games in that video briefly. And I'm also going to talk about the injuries that they've had while practicing against the Patriots. Adoree Jackson went down with a sprained ankle today, which is just unfortunate. There's been some other injuries. Rice and John got injured. Kyle Rudolph's coming back from an injury. Saquon Barkley's progressing. Just a lot of stuff to talk about when it comes to the New York Giants. So I'm going to have a video talking about them tomorrow or Friday, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But my next Yankee video, for all my Yankee fans out there, is coming out on Sunday as I recap the series between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's, a 4-game set at the Coliseum. Let's hope the Yankees can get another series win, alright, guys? So that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys Sunday for the Yankees and Oakland A's series recap. Peace. Go Yankees.